Everybody, welcome to
Hello.
Pops React. You're me, BP1 and BP2. We're here today to give
Yes.
our test. In fact, it's actually disappearing there. The UK citizenship test. Just sort of
Well,
easy
we
for
might
me
not
to
be,
say.
we might not be Britpops for much longer. We might be thrown out of the country.
US pops at this rate.
Yeah.
We did all right in that one.
So if you haven't seen it before, we'll chuck a link to the. We did the US citizens test for a bit of fun. We did all right in that. We blagged our way through that one. So we got called out, and a few people said, "Oh, have a go at the UK citizens one." So we found a test online. And we're going to give it a go. So you can join in at home as well. See how many you get.
This isn't going to be very good.
Car Crash TV coming up right here.
I think it is.
We'll be all right, mate.
Yeah, a bit worried about this one. All right, well, we'll get straight into it. See how many questions we go through. So the first question.
Okay.
In what decade did the pop art movement emerge? Pop art, so 50s, 60s, 80s, or 70s? 50s no, 60s
Nope.
I don't think so.
I do.
You do? I was going to go early 70s. Or are you thinking of like the hipster 60s, a bit like the early Who type?
Yeah. It all came out around then, didn't it? All the Andy Warhol stuff and things like that,
That's a good point. Yeah, no, that's true. And the
Marilyn and the Heinz soup at Campbell's.
I'm thinking of the 60s lounge, because I watched a program not that long ago around a 60s lounge, with the lamps. Do you remember the
the lava lamps.
Wow, it was more along the still orange lamps.
Okay. Yeah.
60s.
Yeah.
There's always drilling when you don't want drilling.
Oh.
60s.
60s. Let's go 60s. I'm going
Let's go
60s. All right.
Yeah, I think process of elimination. So do we actually submit it? Does it tell us
No,
here and then?
at the bottom. No, at the bottom.
Okay. Which of the following is a 20th century British invention? Television,
Right.
light bulb, nuclear bomb, or airplane? 20th century.
20th century. So airplane was before that. Nuclear bomb was. It's got to be television, hasn't
It's us. Yeah. I mean,
Television.
light bulb.
I thought that was a Scottish invention, wasn't it?
I mean, yeah, I would guess telly.
Yeah. Let's go television.
That would be my. If I had to pick one, which I have to. Yeah.
Okay.
Telly.
No, yeah, Mr. Sony invented that, didn't he? He lived
Yes.
up the road. Yeah.
Which of the following did Margaret Thatcher's government do?
Right.
Fought a war with Germany? No.
No.
Fought a war with India?
No.
Fought a war with Argentina? I believe so. Fought
Yep.
a war with Soviet Union? No. It was the
Yeah.
Falklands War, was it 1982?
Las Malvinas. Yeah, 81.
81. Yeah. In 1707. Oh, here we go. One of these ones. England and Scotland were united to create Great Britain.
Yeah, true. It was just
I ain't got a
England and
clue.
Scotland. It was England and Scotland at the beginning. I wasn't sure of the date. I thought it was.
the date.
I'm sure it was a Tuesday, but it was just England and Scotland. Well, definitely a Tuesday. Monday, you didn't get anything done. Yeah, true.
Alright, we'll go through. Which one of these services and industries was not nationalised in the years following the Second World War? Okay, gas supplies, railways, buses and coal mines. Which of these service industries was not nationalised?
Buses?
Buses? Well, railways, yes.
Yeah.
Coal mines, I
Coal
believe.
mines. Yeah.
But, gas...
Yeah, I'm sure that was British Gas.
Yeah, British Gas, but...
Never British
Were they...
buses.
No. Yeah, but was British Gas a government? They were independent, weren't they? I know they got took over by Centrica.
No. No, because when it was British Gas, that was government run, wasn't it?
Buses, I mean, I've never...
Nah. That's always
It's
been
always
sort of
been independent.
London Transport, yeah.
Yeah.
I think buses, mate.
Alright, we'll go buses, yeah. Process of elimination. The name of the leader.
These are the questions you need to come and live over here. I mean, even we ain't got a clue. What's this all about? Okay, the leader of the what?
Of the Roundheads.
Yeah,
was Oliver Cromwell, Thomas Cromwell, Thomas
that's his
More,
brother.
Sir Christian Wren. Yeah, Oliver
Christopher
Cromwell's the
Wren.
only one I've heard,
Yeah,
really.
Christopher Wren
Um,
was the explorer.
yeah.
Thomas Cromwell was Oliver's brother.
I don't know who Thomas More is. But Oliver
Uh,
Cromwell. Yeah.
yep. Yeah, definitely Oliver.
What was the name of the first Prime Minister? Sir Francis Drake, Robert
Nope.
Walpole, Oliver Cromwell, Charles Edward Stuart. Oh, have I read this somewhere? I mean, I don't know it off the top of my head. Francis Drake, I don't believe. Robert Walpole, Oliver Cromwell.
It was Oliver Cromwell again, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't know this one. I've got to be honest.
I think it's Cromwell again, mate. Francis Drake, like I say, sailor. Charles Edward Stuart. No, I'm sure it's Cromwell, because Cromwell was put in charge of a lot of things at the time.
Yeah. Okay. BBC is state-funded media organisation. Is independent of the government. True.
Yeah, true.
We have to
Well,
pay
all
our
that.
TV.
Sometimes you wonder, but yeah.
Exactly. Who is known as the Bard in Scotland?
Oh, yeah, we know that one, don't we?
The Bard is Robert Burns.
That's the one.
In the 1970s,
Okay.
Britain had a balance of payments where it sold more goods than it bought from other countries.
No.
Balance. In the
Well,
70s.
we were producing more things in the 70s. I mean, 70s was shocking, wasn't it? There
I was
was,
going to say 70s
there was always
and early
strikes.
80s was poor. Yeah.
Yeah, strikes and all that.
Let's
false.
say false.
Yeah. I mean,
Is that it?
Page 2?
Page 2?
Yeah, 24
Page
questions.
3. How many going to be? 24 questions. All right, well, all right. We better get through this, like, otherwise you lot are going to be like fed up with these lot. What did the Scottish Parliament abolish in 1560? Who cares as well?
Is that
Who
the time?
cares?
Is that the time? 4 o'clock.
That's a stupid question to ask somebody coming in the British Citizen Test.
I know.
Because nobody gives a do they? You
No.
know? 1560.
And like I say, I mean, when we did the US citizenship test, you could only go back so far. You know, War of Independence. You know, Americans beating the Brits. Blah blah blah. Fair enough.
Yeah, but
This
they're
goes all the way
high-level
back.
things.
Yeah, but this goes all the way back. You know, they're asking questions here that you go, what?
Well, this is to do with our laws. Our laws are very, very ridiculous, aren't they? Anyway,
All right.
the authority of monarch over parliament. What does the
Right.
Scottish Parliament abolish? What did they get rid of? The authority of monarchy over parliament? Well, no, I don't think so. The authority of the Pope in Scotland, possibly. The
Right.
3 separate estates of Scottish Parliament. I don't think
Right.
so. Protest as in them. I don't even know what it says. Protest as in them. Get rid of protests.
I can't read it on my screen.
Protest. Protest. Anism. Antism. Protestantism.
Protestant, yeah, whatever.
Protestant.
Something-
What?
yeah,
Protestantism. I see.
I think it's to do with
Protestant.
Protestants.
Well, it's not. No, not that.
Okay.
Because obviously Rangers fans are still that.
But
I
they-
would go 2. I ain't got 2.
No, monarchy over the Parliament, because you know what the Scots are like. They didn't recognise the monarchy, did they? They didn't like us.
No, but back then, 1560, would they got away with it?
Got away with a lot. That was when was old
Just
Mad
click
Max? Yeah, well, you got the button.
one. I'll click on one.
All
King
right.
Edward used the statue of... I don't even,
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
even renounce it.
Rudlin.
To take
Rudlin.
over Wales. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, true. King Edward used the statue of Rudlin to take over Wales. True.
No idea. Which of the following are influenced British bands? Backstreet Boys, Beatles, Stones, Only
That's
Two.
more up our alley.
Beatles.
No. Whoa. Read the question.
Which of the following are influential British bands?
Yeah. Read the answers.
Oh, sorry, 2 and 3. Sorry, Stones. Yeah. Yeah, stones as well as breeze. Yeah. What's the
We don't want to get
city?
chucked out on a technicality like that, mate.
No, that'd be pretty hard. What's the capital city of Northern Ireland? Belfast. We know that.
Nice one. Yeah.
What is the Home Secretary responsible for? The Home Secretary is responsible for crime, policing, immigration, relationships with other countries, the National Health Service, Armed Forces and Defence. So crime, policing and immigration.
Yeah.
Who chairs debates in the House of Commons? The Speaker.
Not the Queen. Speaker, yeah.
No, it's not here anymore. Which of these is not defined as a forced marriage?
Not defined as a forced marriage. Okay.
Marriage where both partners do not agree. An arrangement marriage where both partners consent.
Right.
Which I guess... A marriage where one partner does not agree. A marriage where either partner cannot give consent. There's got to be two, isn't it?
Two, yeah. All the others are forced. All the others are forced, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Again, random.
What sort of question? NATO members have agreed to help each other if they come under attack, and NATO aims to maintain peace between its members.
True.
In which one of these countries are minor criminal offences dealt with in justice of the peace court rather than the magistrates' court? Well, it's not England.
Scotland. Justice of the Peace, isn't it? Yeah, I think Justice of the Peace. They got sheriffs and stuff.
Which of the following cannot stand for public? Which of the following cannot stand for public office?
Okay.
Members of the armed forces, civil servants, people found guilty of certain criminal offences. All of the above.
All of the above. None of those can stand for public office, can you?
No, definitely not 3, definitely not 2, so that's the giveaway.
Members of the armed forces as well, yeah.
Okay, so we're nearly there. Just a few
we're getting
questions
there.
to go.
Getting there. How are you getting along at home? Are you still taking part?
You still here?
Good game, good game.
What is the name of England's largest national park? The largest.
Lake District.
Lake District's pretty big. The Peak District. Snowdonia is big as well. Need to research that because I wouldn't know the Lake District. The Lake District's pretty big though, isn't it?
I'd go Lake District off
as a guess.
Off that list, yeah.
Where is Orkney? It's off the coast of Scotland. Is it the north coast or west coast? The Orkney Islands.
Straight up, innit?
Orkney, hang on, Orkney. Oh, I'm not sure actually.
I thought the Hebrides and that were on the left. Is Orkney further up?
I'm questioning whether it is in off Scotland. The Orkney Islands.
Yeah. It's definitely off Scotland.
Yeah, I know. It's when you hear like... I would go north.
Yeah, I'm going north. North of Scotland is what I would go.
Gut feeling was...
Because you got the top of
Shetland Islands up there. Orkney, yeah, okay.
Outer Hebrides are on the. I thought they were on the sort of left-hand sides. Off the north of Scotland, okay.
The Gaelic language is spoken in parts of which country? Gaelic.
Scotland.
Scotland, yeah. Which of the following? Which of these is not a capital city in the UK? Not Dublin. Is actually Dublin.
Dublin, yeah. All the others, yeah. That's
they're the capitals. Dublin's Ireland. Finished test. Oh, here we go then.
Here we go. Right, what do you reckon?
Big
How many?
pants out of 24.
Did we pass? Yeah. There was a couple in there that were debatable, weren't they? All right, 16. I think we might have done all right, mate. There's a couple in there.
You reached 23 of 24. Shut up.
Which one do you reckon we got wrong then?
I don't know. We passed easily.
That Scottish one, I reckon, where it asked the law.
Television, Argentina, yeah. Let's see what one we got wrong.
Oh, that one.
Robert Walpole. What
did Cromwell do then? He was... okay, mate, fair enough. I mean, we took a punt on that one.
So Robert Walpole, yeah. Well, that's good, though. To be fair, the other ones, we got right.
Just goes to show that sometimes you gut feeling and a bit of process elimination, like we did on the US one. Although we did do a bit of research on the US one because we'd done all the US states and things before that, and the War of Independence and so on and so forth. But this one, general knowledge really for us. But I mean, some of those questions were ridiculous, weren't they? To be fair,
they are for what they are. I think, you know, because obviously we've got you and me. I think you probably would have done a bit better than me. I think I probably would have got another maybe 3 or 4 wrong, because there was some that you were sort of, oh yeah, like the takeover of Wales. I wasn't sure, so that would have been a 50-50 guess whether I got that right or not. So it's probably like 4 or 5 questions. Still would have been enough, I would have said, to pass, but even still, tricky questions and stupid questions.
Some of them are a bit, you know, I mean, especially, you know, as somebody coming to try and live in this country now, it's going, really? I mean, what, you know, to live a daily life, but I mean, you know, if I didn't have the choice of answers, I think that would be a lot harder as well, because if somebody said to you, you know, back in 1704 or 1504 or whatever that, I'm like, that doesn't even ring in my mind, does it?
It's
not something.
Matter either.
No,
it doesn't matter. It's not. It's too old. It's got a place in history, but it's too old to justify why someone would not make it into the country.
If you go back to the front of the screen, I think you can also do tests on Canada, Australia, homepage. Yeah, they're free tests.
Oh, I see. Australia.
There's Australia and Canada. I mean, we know nothing about those places, do we? We'd look complete burks if we did anything there, other than AFL teams in Australia, maybe. We've done a bit of research on deadly animals. So, how did you get on out there? If you're an American, did you know any of those answers? Did you care, to be honest?
A bit like us.
Yeah. How would you have got on in that? Well, you can see the link up there. Have a go yourself. Pop onto that site and have a go. Run through some of those tests and see how you get on. Let us know in the comments.
Tests.org /
have a go at your own country. Have a go at your own country and see how you get on. Pop it in the comments, and we might have a go at another one just for a bit of random fun if we've run out of anything else to do.
Well, it was good fun to try it. We thought we'd give it a go. There you go. We did manage to pass, thank God. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Do hit the like button. It's
Please do.
Videos like this that don't always get the like buttons ticked, so if you could like it would help us out.
Yeah, as you go along. Bit of fun.
And tomorrow we'll be back for another reaction.
We will indeed.
Until then, it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him. Oh, we can stay.